Memphis is where my sisters and I were born and raised. Very sheltered church girls, choir girls, and only allowed to listen to gospel music. Yeah. But you know what? After high school, when I was about 19 years old, I actually got myself in a whole lot of trouble with the church and the family because I wanted to pursue secular music. You know, I had big dreams. I had real big dreams. And the church, everybody, they got